NHL regular season recap, night 65. First game of the night is the Ducks taking on the New York Rangers. Not really much to talk about in this one. Brett Leason does open the scoring for the Ducks, but from there it's all Rangers. Kreider, VC, a second from Kreider, Zibanejad, and then Edstrom with his first of the year with 3 seconds to play. Not an empty netter though, so good for him. Distal stopping 34-39, Quick stopping 29 of 30. Just an all-around dominant performance from the Rangers, kind of as expected. In this one, it's a 5-1 final for them. The Ducks continue their long losing skid. The Predators taking on the Carolina Hurricanes, and neither goalie was very good in this one. Lankinen got the start for the Preds. Antti Raanta with the start for the Hurricanes. Again, neither one very good. Lankinen with an .839 save percentage, stopping 26 of 31. Raanta with an .800 save percentage, stopping 24 of 30. I didn't get to watch much of this game, but I did catch the overtime, and the one goal that Raanta gave up in the overtime, of course, not very good. A pretty good individual effort from Forsberg, his 16th goal of the year, but a puck that really should never end up in the net, if I'm being honest. So didn't get to touch on a lot of the rest of this game. Yossi with a big game, though, a goal and 2 assists, similar for Ryan O'Reilly, goal and 2 assists there. Martin Necas with a goal and an assist for himself. But again, the story here is that neither team got great goaltending, but the Preds got just good enough goaltending to get the W. It's a 6-5 overtime win for them. The Bruins taking on the Islanders, and this game was really not all that entertaining in the first, but in the second and third, it was kind of a banger. 2 goals in the second from each of the Bruins and the Islanders. Romanov, Holmstrom, Geekie, and Pastrnak in the third. It's the same deal. Horvat and Nelson for the Islanders. JVR and Lohrei with his second of the year for the Bees. We go all the way to a shootout where Charlie Coyle, David Pastrnak, and Simon Holmstrom are the 3 goal scorers, but of course, 2's better than 1, so David Pastrnak gets the game winner here. Neither goalie was great, but both faced a relatively high volume of shots. Ullmark stopping 33 of 37, Sorokin stopping 30 of 34, and of course, Ullmark makes the 1 extra save in the shootout, picking up the W for the Bees, who improved to 19-5-4. Their record is just unbelievable. The Islanders improve. They're second in the Metro, which seems weird considering their record doesn't seem amazing. They've got 15 losses, 14 wins, but 8 of those 15 losses are in overtime. So lots of points for those guys. Another overtime point here, a 5-4 final for the Bruins. The Senators taking on the Dallas Stars, and this game was pretty wild all over the place. So early on, the Sens score 2 pretty quickly into the game. Hamonic and Batherson making it 2-0 early. Jake Ottinger ends up leaving this game with an injury about 8 minutes in. Scott Wedgwood comes in. He ends up playing pretty well. He stops 25 of 27. Remainder of the first period, though, we have goals from Pavelski, Norris, and Lindell, so it's 3-2 Sens after 1. But in the second, Batherson scores to make it 4-2. Harley scores to cut that lead down to 1 once again. And then in the third period, the Sens throw this game away. Heiskanen and Duchesne with 2 goals in just less than a minute make it a 5-4 victory for the Stars. Anton Forsberg just not good enough in this one. He stops just 19 of 24. Ottinger obviously not great in the few minutes he played, but Wedgwood once again very good. 25 of 27 for him. This is a tough loss for the Sens, man. They need all the points they can get if they want any chance of making the playoffs, and this is 2 points that you really can't afford to give up. But nonetheless, a big win for the Stars. They're 17-8-3 now. Third in the Central, a 5-4 regulation win here. The San Jose Sharks taking on the Arizona Coyotes, and this was not very exciting at all, but it was still a game. So here we are. Matias Maccelli with the lone goal in this one. Both goalies pretty good, but Connor Ingram with a 21-save shutout. Kaapo Kähkönen stopping 23 of 24 again. They were both fine. Matias Maccelli with the only goal. You can't win the game if your guys don't score, and that was the case for Kähkönen. For Ingram, he continues his marvelous season to this point. 21 of 21. It's a 1-0 regulation win for the Arizona Coyotes. Final game of the night, the Sabres taking on the Vegas Golden Knights. Not really too much going on early in this game, but about halfway through the second, Dylan Cousins opens the scoring. Ivan Barbashev ties it. We head to the third, tied 1-1, where Eichel makes it a 2-1 game, and then it is all Sabres. They score 4 unanswered, including a Casey Middlestat empty nether. It's a 5-2 final for Buffalo, who needed this win in a big way. It's a 33-save effort for Devin Levi in this one. That's it for NHL regular season recap, night 65. We have 13 games tomorrow. All but one of them are later in the evening, so it's going to be a late night for me, but nonetheless should be pretty fun. We'll talk to you guys then.